We're in the middle of a pandemic, and no one has experienced anything like this. And our world has changed in so many ways. So, how can we support our babies and toddlers during this pandemic? Let's learn what a Harvard Pro says are the key things to do right now. Before we get started, make sure to hit like and subscribe to join the tribe. I recently listened to an episode of the podcast Brain Architects. In it, Dr. Jack Shokoff, who is a director of the Center on the Developing Child at Harvard University, gave some good information on how to support our little ones during the pandemic. And in today's video, I'll present some key takeaways. Yes, our lives are so different from, say, last year, but the basic principles of child development, the science, if you will, has not. So, what matters most for our babies and toddlers are relationships and the environment they're growing up in. Social connection, hugging, being together are one of the most important parts of healthy development. But with this pandemic, we must keep 6 feet apart. So, how do we reconcile the two? The need for social connection and the need for physical distance. Dr. Shokoff gives 5 recommendations for both children and parents. They not only help with early childhood development, but also transform toxic stress to a more tolerable level. Let's start with adults. Dr. Shokoff advises that caregivers' needs must be met to create the best environments for young children. It's like in planes where flight attendants, they say, parents, put on your mask before you put on your child's mask. It doesn't mean that you're more important than your child. Mm-mm. It means that you can't take care of your child if your basic needs aren't met. So in other words, you give 100 when you are 100. You can do this by giving yourself me time to socialize, feel safe, and reduce stress. Take care of yourself. Figure out how to reduce the stress you're feeling. Remember, the stress you're feeling is normal. But if you're feeling out of control, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. We all need help. Your social network can help you get through these times and reduce long-term harm to your child's development. Give yourself time to socialize, like an adult social hour where you can call, text, connect virtually with other parents, extended family, your community, church, temple, mosque, or even service providers you have a relationship with. These networks are vital to help you meet your child's needs and your own. It doesn't matter how far away your friends and family are. Share with each other what you need and be ready to give to each other what you're asking for. It could be forming a virtual mothers group or a playgroup. Outside of your social network, find out what you personally need to feel a sense of safety and security with this tremendous anxiety. How can you reduce your own stress? Maybe it's meditation, music, or dancing. So, so you must be wondering, what about my child? So let your child play while you relax and give yourself some space from your child during the day. Claim these moments of self-care to then have the strength to provide the safety, security, and connection that your child needs. Talk to your early intervention specialist to know what activities they can do alone. When you provide some self-care and you feel a sense of safety, then you're able to provide that same sense of safety to your child. And for them, this sense of safety means that they're being taken care of in spite of what's going on around them. Now, what can we do for our babies and toddlers during this pandemic? Dr. Shokoff reassured that if adults provide children with a sense of safety and security, opportunities to play and engage in an interactive way, they'll get through this pandemic just fine. But how do we do that when stress is at an all-time high with this pandemic? We can protect children from stress. But in addition to that, we can teach our children a skill that will last a lifetime, and that's resiliency. Resiliency helps children cope with the stressors around the family, and children learn to be resilient through play, either with an adult or alone. So, focus on providing an environment where your child can play. Be comfortable playing with your child. Follow their lead and engage in serve and return interactions. This will help the child feel safe. Remember, parents, teachers, caregivers, we're only at the beginning, the early days of the crisis. So treat this as a marathon, not a race. Follow Dr. Shokoff's advice and take it day by day. This will ensure that you and your family will come out closer and stronger together at the finish line. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button below, subscribe to see more videos, and share it with other moms and dads, teachers, anyone you know it will be beneficial to. Thank you so much. Bye.